morning, wet shavers, coffee lovers, and podcast listeners everywhere. It's Mark with GeorgeToon.com. It's time for another second cup. So grab a cup of coffee, kick back, relax, put in those earbuds, adjust that speaker volume, and let's talk some wet shaving and a few other things in podcast form. What is Second Cup? Well, Second Cup is a podcast that will give you some additional information that didn't make the Monday morning mailbag deadline. This might be something that is time sensitive. For instance, a sale that could be ending before the next 3MB airs, or a piece of late-breaking information that viewers have passed along that is equally time sensitive, or something else regarding the wet shaving world that needs to be broadcast in a timely fashion. And we'll also have some time to chit-chat and discuss some other things like coffee, movies, streaming shows, books, that sort of thing. So thanks for tuning in to Second Cup. And I hope you subscribe to the podcast, where you can also find episodes of the Monday Morning Mailbag in podcast form. I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me. We'll get the show underway in just a moment. Thanks for joining me. Well, good morning and welcome to the January 6th, 2025 episode of Second Cup. Yeah, we're officially into the year 2025, so I can officially say Happy New Year to everyone out there. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I hope you're doing well today. I hope you're enjoying a good hot cup of coffee with me this morning. I've got, one more time here, Black Rifle Coffee Company's Coffee or Die out of the Keurig cups that my nephew Jason, his wife Allison, and the boys very kindly sent along to me as a Christmas gift. I believe we've got that subscription of Coffee of the Month Club continuing into 2025. Hang on, quick sip. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. And I've got my coffee mug, the Nerd Dogs. I love this coffee mug. You've probably seen it on the Monday Morning Mailbag. It has three different Labradors, hound dogs with glasses, glasses, and the tape in the middle of the bridge of the glasses that kind of the athletic tape that kind of holds the broken glasses together. I love this mug. It's absolutely fantastic. Definitely a favorite. I think I got this from my sister-in-law Marilyn as a gift a number of years ago. Definitely a favorite. And I'm looking at the mug here, and there's a one dog here. Looks like he's kind of a silver Labrador. He's got those glasses on with a paper clip, holding the stem of the eyeglasses to the front frame. Because there might be a missing screw there, that sort of thing. Yeah. How many of us have done that over the years in wearing eyeglasses? Try to, you kind of jerry-rig them up together to keep them together because you don't have the time or the money to go out and buy a new pair, that sort of thing. Yeah. Absolutely hilarious photo. Hang on 1 minute. Absolutely fantastic cup of coffee. And I hope where you're at, the weather is very agreeable because at the time I'm recording this, there is this big winter storm warning going on from Kansas right across that central Midwest area into the Atlantic for a terrible winter storm. I know that Kansas City got hit with a big ice storm, and I had the television on and they were piping in a news conference from Kentucky, and the governor was speaking and telling people to get ready for this storm that's going to enter their state pretty soon. Here's what we have from the National Weather Service. Heavy snow from the Central Plains to the Mid-Atlantic through late Monday night with damaging ice, freezing rain, and accumulations. They go on to say a significant storm over the southern plains will move eastward to the mid-Atlantic coast by Monday evening. That's tonight. On Sunday, a major disruptive winter storm will affect the area from Kansas to Ohio Valley, central Appalachians, leading to severe travel delays. The storm will reach the mid-Atlantic region by Sunday evening and continue to impact the area through Monday. The storm will produce heavy snowfall and wind gusts exceeding 40 miles per hour, creating blizzard conditions in parts of Kansas and Missouri. The snow will significantly reduce visibilities, and snowfall amounts will surpass 15 inches, the heaviest in a decade, which will make travel extremely hazardous with impassable roads. Additionally, a band of 8 to 14 inches of snow is expected to extend from northeast Missouri through the central Appalachians, with a few inches of sleet likely in southern Illinois and Indiana. Travelers should anticipate significant disruptions along this path. Wow, that's that is something. They go on to say here, furthermore, significant icing and freezing rain will spread from central Kansas through the central Appalachians into Monday. Dangerous travel conditions, widespread tree damage, and prolonged power outages are expected along this corridor. Some regions may experience ice accumulations exceeding half an inch. How about that? And they also warn of some severe thunderstorms that will develop over parts of the southeast along the boundaries of this storm. And over here in Northeast Ohio, we've got some lake effect snow coming in. And I've been shoveling for the past couple of days, and we had a pretty good wallop this past Friday. And everyone was out with their snow blowers and removing snow from their roof. This is what I was doing, and shoveling the walk and that sort of thing. So I guess the rule of thumb here is, if you're in that area, any of those areas experiencing this winter storm, if you don't have to go out and travel, don't. Stay in, hunker down, get a cup of coffee, kick back, listen to Second Cup, check out the Monday morning mailbag this morning, and let's have some wet shaving talk and conversation. And again, I hope you're enjoying a nice hot cup of coffee with me this morning. I've got some churros as well right here. If you don't know what churros are, I'm going to enjoy some churros with my coffee this morning. I learned about them when I went to my nephew's wedding in Los Angeles, California last year, April of last year. And a churro, here's what I found on Wikipedia. A churro is a type of fried dough from Spanish and Portuguese cuisine. In Spain, churros can either be thin and sometimes knotted, or long and thick. They are normally eaten for breakfast, dipped in coffee, there you go, or in hot chocolate for an afternoon snack. I get my churros right here from Costco. These are Gen Bake Churro Donut Bites, dusted with cinnamon and sugar, and boy, are these good. And they really are a nice memory of the churro bar that they had at the rehearsal dinner for my nephew's wedding. They had the rehearsal dinner there, and they had a churro bar. And I said, churro bar? What the heck's a churro bar? Well, they have these churros that are there, and then they have all these different fixins that you can heap on them, like chocolate sauce and sprinkles and caramel sauce and whipped cream and that sort of thing. Boy, oh boy, that is really, really good. So if you're a member of Costco, you can get a flavor of what the churros are like just by going in there and getting the Gen Bake Churro Donut Bites, dusted with cinnamon and sugar. I highly recommend them. They're great. They go great with coffee. So if you want to break up the usual coffee and bagel or coffee and donut routine, check out the churros. They're really, really terrific. So great to be with you this morning. Thanks so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. Let's pay a few bills and we'll get the show underway in just a moment. Now, the other day I was going through Trader Joe's and I needed some bar soap, and I also needed some liquid soap. Now, I'm a big fan of the Dr. Bronner's Castile soaps. They offer them both in bar soap and also in liquid soap. And the Peppermint Castile liquid soap is what I use to clean a lot of my shaving brushes in my shave den. When I get a new shave brush, I like to do a kind of a first cleaning with a nice mild liquid soap, and I use the Dr. Bronner's Peppermint for that purpose. And it does a terrific, terrific job. So I was going through Trader Joe's and I needed some bar soap, and I picked up a couple of bars of right here, Dr. Bronner's all-one hemp peppermint pure Castile bar soap. This is a 5-ounce bar for $3.99. Again, there it is there. And Trader Joe's also offers their own brand of bar soap. This is a French milled soap. Their oatmeal exfoliant bar, almond ginger scent right here. You can hear that that's got a little more heft to it, a little more size. 8.8 ounces for $3.99. So that's a great deal. And both of them are very, very good. Now, I wanted to get a new bottle of the Dr. Bronner's peppermint liquid Castile soap, and Trader Joe's didn't have it. They usually have it, and they didn't have it. Well, what they had in its place was their own brand of peppermint multi-purpose Castile soap. And I'm holding the bottle right here, 16 fluid ounces for $5.99. I bought a couple of bottles to try it out. Now, the reason why I mention this is because we had a shave with the original Dr. Bronner's peppermint pure Castile liquid soap. Gee, I did that about 5-6 years ago on the channel. Just when the channel was starting out, because I was really trying to explore everything about the traditional wet shave, and it did a pretty good job. And the point of the whole video was, if you're ever in a pinch and you find yourself someplace where you don't have a shaving cream or a shaving soap, but you have a Dr. Bronner's liquid Castile soap, you can get a shave with it, and a pretty good shave. Now, Dr. Bronner's also makes their own line of shaving creams based on their formulas, and we've reviewed that, and those are very good as well, and they're really more tuned towards shaving. But Dr. Bronner's has always prided themselves in producing a pure Castile liquid soap that can be used for a variety of tasks. You could use it as shampoo, as body wash, as bath soap, household cleaner, laundry cleaner, that sort of thing. And I've used the Dr. Bronner's in all those areas, and even a little bit more too, because they had a whole list of things on their label. But the Trader Joe's peppermint multi-purpose Castile soap is made with olive, coconut, hemp, and jojoba oils. And it is recommended for shampoo, body wash, bath, household cleaner, and laundry cleaner. And we're going to use this for a shave. We're going to see how this compares to the Dr. Bronner's that we used a number of years ago for a shave. And I believe in that video I used about 10 or 11 drops, and I used it just in between my hands. You can hear my hands rubbing here, but that's what I did. I wet my hands, and I put about 10 drops in my hands, and I built kind of a lather in between my hands and rubbed it all over my face, and we had a shave. And then I also did a bowl lather with it in that particular video. And that's what we're going to do with Trader Joe's peppermint multi-purpose Castile soap in its liquid form. We're going to see how that delivers a shave. So if you're going through your local Trader Joe's, check out their peppermint multi-purpose Castile soap in liquid form, a liquid bottle. It's 16 fluid ounces for $5.99. And I've already used it as a household cleaner here today in the house in the past few days, and it does a really, really nice job. And again, you can use it as a shampoo, as a body wash, as a bath soap, a household cleaner, a laundry cleaner. So we're also going to have a shave with it and see how that performs as a shave, because the original Dr. Bronner's we used for a shave. And if I miss my guess, I'm thinking that perhaps Dr. Bronner's is producing the Trader Joe's brand for them. That's my guess. I'm looking here to see on the label here if they give any hint of that. And it says distributed and sold exclusively by Trader Joe's, Monrovia, California. But it doesn't say anything else as to who is producing it for them, or if Trader Joe's themselves are producing it. So we'll find out. We'll do a little more research. Maybe we'll come across something down the road, and we'll share that with you. But again, if you're looking for some good bar soaps, the Dr. Bronner's peppermint bar soap is very good. The Trader Joe's French milled soap with the almond ginger scent is very, very good. You get a lot of bang for the buck on that one. and we're going to try the Trader Joe's Peppermint Multi-Purpose Castile Soap liquid in a bottle for a shave, made with olive, coconut, hemp, and jojoba oils. So if you got a Trader Joe's in your area, swing by, check it out. It's only $6. And if you use it for a shave or you use it for any of the other purposes, please leave a comment below and let us know how you like it. Oh, I forgot to mention this about Dr. Bronner's and also the Trader Joe's Peppermint Liquid Castile Soap. One of the uses of the Dr. Bronner's Peppermint is clearing congestion. You use 1 tablespoon in a bowl of steamy hot water. Breathe in the mist with a towel draped over your head. And I have done this before, and it works very, very well. Now, in knowing that, I decided to use the Trader Joe's Peppermint multi-purpose Castile soap with my hot towel cabinet. Again, a big, big thank you to Jamie Horn for the hot towel cabinet. What I did was I soaked the towel in some hot water, and I applied about 2 to 3 drops of the Castile soap, peppermint soap, in that hot towel, rolled it up, gave it a little bit of a ring, and then put it into the hot towel cabinet. I'm going to have a shave after this broadcast, after I'm done recording this broadcast, and I'll let you know how that peppermint permeated throughout the hot towel. Really looking forward to trying this. Might need to use a little more of the peppermint Castile soap from Trader Joe's, maybe to get a little more peppermint scent. That's why I only went with 2 to 3 drops. Going to try it out first. If I need more, then down the road I'll add a little more, see how it works. But just wanted to be a little more conservative. 2 to 3 drops on the hot towel. We'll see if it acts like an essential oil and kind of gives me that peppermint kick with the hot towel. Really looking forward to this one, based on knowing that you can use these soaps to clear up congestion. Peppermint is my scent of choice. Well, I just got this email alert from Phoenix Shaving, and the Quantum Razor is back in stock. Yeah, 3 metals dancing about in this configuration. A really, really neat razor. 2 base plates, a flare tip, stainless handle. Well, I'll let the folks at Phoenix Shaving explain exactly what's going on. It's all about complementing metals, no? It's back, Shave Cadets, and for real. Brass, copper, and stainless dance in harmony and deliver one heck of a smooth shave. The Quantum Mixed Metal Safety Razor. Brass flare tip, 2 copper plate options, both included, and a super grippy stainless handle. It's a real darling. But what is it? Still one of our most epic homages to date, a tribute to the vintage Eclipse Red Ring. Collectors will immediately know what I am referring to. This original design was created by James Neal and Company of Composite Steelworks of Sheffield, England, or Steel City. Released in the mid-30s, it had a good 20-year run before disappearing into obscurity, as all epic razors are wont to do. And they asked a question here, an open comb straight bar? And they continue here, kinda. It certainly is a unique Art Deco design, bringing with it a lot of innovations, which included a magnet on the handle to pick up blades with. Yep, they did it first, folks. Note, we did not add the magnet to ours. Instead, we combined it with our ever-popular original flare tip, another homage in its own right to the handle of the Gillette Red Tip. It really just seemed like it was meant to be. The red ring meets the red tip. What can I say? I blend things for a living. Which base plate will you gravitate towards? The Alpha or the Omega? Looking for something less aggressive? Maybe you are not so in need of a shave today, but can't resist? Reach for the Omega, the mildest of the two. When you want to turn up the aggression, go for the Alpha. Add a little zing to that red ring, meaning add one of our original colored flare tips to the handle. Choose your favorite color or colors from the drop-down menu. Well, they've got that on their product page, and we'll link to it. CNC machined, polished stainless steel handle with a removable polished brass tip and copper-plated tellurium copper plates. Boy, it's a terrific, terrific razor. I have one right here. I'm holding it right here. And I have the Omega plate installed, and I've got the Alpha plate right here in my hand. It really is a terrific razor. Now, I did a couple of reviews on the channel, and in my first review, I got it backwards as far as the aggression levels. But what they describe here on the product page is correct, and I corrected that in my second video. Just think alpha aggressive. That's all you have to do, and then you'll know that the Omega is the milder of the two base plates. But it really is a terrific looking razor, and it does have that closed comb, open comb kind of look, and delivers a really, really terrific shave. Now, I didn't get much difference between the two base plates, to be perfectly honest with you. There is a little more hint of aggression with the Alpha plate over the Omega plate. I'm going to have to shave with it more, really. I had this one kind of tucked away. When I saw the email alert, I pulled it out, wanted to talk about it this morning because it really is a terrific, terrific razor. I love the overall look and the color scheme, the weight, the heft, and really love the base plate with the closed comb, open comb configuration. Really very, very unique, stunningly good looking too, the way it plays off the other metals in the razor. I really, really like this one a lot. And again, I gravitate towards the Omega plate because it's the milder of the two. And if I want to up the efficiency, I'll put in a blade that has a little more growl to it, so to speak. But yeah, I've used both the Omega and Alpha plates. And again, I'm going to have to review it again because I haven't really used it in a while. But check it out. It really is a good-looking razor. Very, very unique. Great for any wet shaving collection. Absolutely. And I like the flare tip, the removable flare tip, so you can switch those around if you want to. And it just is a good-looking razor. I really like the look of the closed comb, open comb base plates. Really very, very distinct. So give it a look from Phoenix Shaving, the Quantum Safety Razor. Again, stainless handle, two base plates, Alpha aggressive, Omega mild, and a flare tip. Really, three metals combining to give it a really, really great look and great functionality. And you tell me if you prefer the Alpha plate or the Omega plate. I prefer the Omega plate. Gonna use the Alpha plate again. And again, I think that the aggression level between the two plates isn't like going from, say, 2 to 10. It's not like that. If I think there is a little more of a how should I say? It's a more considerate step up from the milder plate. That's kind of where I'm going with this, as I recall. But I'm definitely going to use it again, and gauge it one more time, and we'll do another shave. I got to do another shave on camera with this because it is a really, really good looking razor, and I'm so glad that the alert came through to let everyone know that it's available again, but also to remind me that I had it among all my razors, and it's one I have to use more because it's such a good looking razor. So there it is from Phoenix Shaving. It's returned, the Quantum Razor. Check it out. We'll have links below. Well, I just wanted to give you an update on the Murgress adjustable razor we talked about on this morning's Monday morning mailbag, available from Bull Goose Shaving. It's $150 from Bull Goose Shaving, and it's still available. They are available right now at the time I'm recording this. They're not sold out. I'm showing that you can add one to your cart. Again, the Murgress adjustable safety razor, $150 from Bull Goose Shaving. To give you a little more background on it, in case you missed the Monday morning mailbag, the Murgress adjustable safety razor has been an iconic razor since 2006. Eric Mayer takes a Merkur Progress razor and improves upon it by adding a machined stainless steel adjustment knob and a blue adjustment dot, while also calibrating the adjustment and smoothing out the action. It is a very smooth shaver that looks great while displayed in your shave cave and can be dialed in anywhere from mild to wild, depending on your shaving preference and beard type. So there you go. It's a Mercure Progress razor that Eric Mayer customizes, just as you learned here in the product description. It's still available, $150 for one of these Mergress adjustable safety razors from Bull Goose Shaving. So we'll link it below. And my thought is by the time this airs, they'll still be available, fingers crossed. So if you want a Mergress, get up to Bull Goose Shaving as soon as possible to get these before they're sold out. I believe we talked about this particular Phoenix Shaving offering in last week's Second Cup. I'll have to check my notes, and I think I was supposed to mention it in this morning's Monday morning mailbag, and I may have accidentally omitted it, but I will mention it here this morning just so you're aware of it. From Phoenix Shaving, First Night on Planet Earth. This is their artisan shave soap. Of course, they have the aftershave bundle with this, an ultra premium CK6 formula. Here are the top notes: raspberry, pine resin, lavender, basil, bergamot, and Sicilian cedrat. C-E-D-R-A-T. I believe that's how that's pronounced. The middle notes are carnation, leather, sandalwood, patchouli, and geranium. Base notes are leather, tonka bean, amber, benzoin, oak moss, and bourbon vanilla bean. Wow, how about that? As they write here, an instant classic, yet fresh, festive, and alive. The perfect scent for the new year, no matter what planet you're from. Playful but very sophisticated. You will really enjoy First Night, every night and day. Promise. Note, this is not a gourmand. So I believe that note there of it not being a gourmand is what I recall talking about in last week's Second Cup. And again, my apologies for not including it in this morning's Monday morning mailbag. I'll have to include it next week. I've got to put that in the show notes. But I wanted to make you aware of it one more time. It is out there. It is available. And the first 50 bundles include collectible, limited edition holographic labels on splash and soap. So that's always kind of neat to get those holographic labels on the shave soap and the aftershave splash bottle. So check it out from Phoenix Shaving. First Night on Planet Earth. Sounds like an absolutely fantastic scent to kick off 2025. We'll have the link below. Here's another email alert I received from Rockwell Razors. Last few days left, the 2025 shaving kit, curated to elevate your shaving routine all year long. Now, here's what each kit includes: adjustable stainless steel or chrome razor, matching razor stand, 40 double-edged blades, a blade recycling tin for easy and safe disposal, shaving soap in a tin plus one refill, and a luxurious shave brush. All you have to do is choose your kit. For instance, the kit with the Rockwell 6S in a matte stainless steel finish, regularly $199, now $149. The Rockwell T2 in stainless steel, that was listed at $339. It's now $239. The Rockwell 6C in white chrome, $149, marked down to $99. The Rockwell T2 in a gunmetal chrome finish, $239 regular price, now $169. Boy, those are some great prices. And again, you get some great gear with that. You get the adjustable razor of your choice, either stainless steel or a chrome razor, matching razor stand, 40 double-edged blades, blade recycling tin, shaving soap in a tin, plus a refill, and a luxurious shave brush. What a great deal. We'll have a link below, and hopefully, again, folks, fingers crossed, by the time this airs, these kits will still be available, and a great way to kick off 2025 with a Rockwell razor. We've used all the razors here with the exception of the 6C. I have not used the 6C, but I've used the 6S and the T2s in both gunmetal and stainless and chrome. They're just terrific razors. And we've also used the shaving brush. We've used their shaving soaps. We've used their blades. Really terrific shaving gear. So we will link it below. And again, fingers crossed, hopefully by the time this airs, these kits will still be available to help you kick off 2025 with a great shave. Now, before I get out of here, I'm going to recommend a movie. And the reason why I'm recommending this particular movie is because the year 2025 marks the occasion of some famous comic strip and comic book characters falling into the public domain. Early Popeye comics are now in public domain. Not all of them, but during their debut, those debut comics and the rendering of the character are in public domain. And also the early Tintin comics are have also fallen into public domain. Again, not all of them, but just those first Tintin comics, from what I understand. And that brings me to this week's movie recommendation, The Adventures of Tintin, directed by Steven Spielberg and produced by Peter Jackson. This was a terrific movie. This was from 2011, and they used state-of-the-art motion capture to create all the animation. It is high adventure, very much like Indiana Jones, even exceeding it because of what they're able to do with this motion capture animation. Here is the synopsis. Tintin and his friends discover directions to a sunken ship commanded by Captain Haddock's ancestor and go off on a treasure hunt. Well, it's so much more than that. A lot of great action sequences, really terrific animation, really pulls you in. And this movie's already 14 years old. And imagine how far the technology has gone in creating this, in creating these animated images. And for the day, 2011, they were using cutting edge motion capture in order to create the animation, and they did a fantastic job, and it still holds up very well after 14 years. I happen to have this one on DVD. I really enjoyed it, and because I saw that news item about characters falling into the public domain, it reminded me of Tintin and this movie. And of course, I'm going to look at it again. And if you're not familiar with Tintin, a huge comic character, first appeared in 1929. Right here from Wikipedia, The Adventures of Tintin is a series of 24 comic albums created by Belgian cartoonist Georges Remy, who wrote under the pen name Hergé. And again, it first appeared in January 10 of 1929. And again, because we're in the year 2025, this has fallen into a public domain, at least the early comics. So it reminded me to check out the Adventures of Tintin film, directed by Steven Spielberg, produced by Peter Jackson. They do some fantastic motion capture animation, high adventure. Really like this one a lot. Check it out. We'll have a link below. It's available on Amazon Prime if you happen to be an Amazon Prime member. And we'll see if we can find it on other streaming services. But from 2011, The Adventures of Tintin, directed by Steven Spielberg, produced by Peter Jackson. Check it out. It was a lot of fun. And that wraps up another Second Cup. Thanks so much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. I sure hope you enjoyed today's show. If you did, please share, please subscribe, and pass it along to a fellow wet shaver or friend. My thanks to everyone who commented and contributed to today's show. And I mean this sincerely. Without you, this microphone would be silent. If Second Cup or the Monday Morning Mailbag aren't showing up in your regular podcast feed, please drop me a line at mondaymailbag@gmail.com, and we'll try to get it all sorted out. So again, thank you all very much. I look forward to getting together with you again on these podcast airwaves. Until then, enjoy the day, enjoy your shave, and enjoy that Second Cup.